Okay, let's get started trying to draw in this alignment. The first thing I want you to do is to go to your application menu here and select New Drawing. You could choose this button here, but it will not give you the option to start with a new template drawing. So let's go here to New, select Drawing, and this dialog box comes up. Again, if you use this quick access button here, I don't believe it gives you that option. So we want to start this template, not with our template that we've created in this semester, but with this AutoCAD Civil 3D Imperial NCS template. This is the original one that we started using when we started the class, and I'm going to show you why we're using that in just a second here. Okay, if you go to your tool space on the Settings tab and look at Alignment, you can see that there are many different settings that you can adjust for an alignment. You have alignment styles, design checks, label styles, table styles, and command settings. Under the alignment styles, you have about 6 different alignment styles that you can pick. You have design checks, which each have their own settings associated with them. You have many label styles. One of the first ones is a label set. And basically what it does is it takes a station style, line styles, curve, and these are all label styles. So line labeling styles, curve labeling styles, station labeling styles, and it groups them together in a set under label set. And so you can label major and minor stations, or major and minor stations with geometry points, so PCs, PTs, and radius points. Anyways, these are all of a set of labels that you can associate with that alignment. And within stationing, you have many different ways of labeling major stations, labeling minor stations, geometry points. You can label station offsets however you want. The lines within an alignment have their own settings for labels, curves, spirals, tangent intersections. And that's just the label styles. Then you have table styles and commands. So as you can see, there are so many settings associated with an alignment. I felt like it was a waste of our time to move them all over. Let's just start off with that template drawing that has them all in there already. So that's why we're doing that. Okay, now hopefully you've watched the tutorial that I placed on YouTube on the construction plans, the highway construction plans, the plan and profile sheet, and have reviewed those. What I've done is I have wrote down on a piece of paper some information about that alignment so that I don't have to keep switching back and forth between this drawing view and my Civil 3D. But you can do that if you need to. But what I've done is I've written down, okay, this is the beginning station, is at this station here, and this is the beginning bearing and distance. Be careful with the bearings that are listed on these plan and profile sheets. Sometimes the bearing is in the correct direction, going in from left to right, and then other times it switches and goes from right to left. So just note that right here, this is correct. The south 88 degrees, 2 minutes 58.9 seconds east is correct. But then on this first curve, the chord bearing is south 68 degrees, 27 minutes, 15.6 seconds west. And that would go from this point to that point. So it changes direction on you. So be very careful, pay attention to your north arrow, know which direction it's going, and then at the end you can always look at, we're going to be drawing from about this point to about this point. So your drawing should look like this part of that highway. Okay? So I have written down the information for my alignment so that I don't have to keep switching back and forth. I wrote down the bearing and distance, the station numbers, and the curve data. Okay? So now I'm going to switch back over to AutoCAD. Alright, let's go ahead and start creating an alignment. And first, in the Prospector tab, the alignments are listed here under the alignment tree. And there are 4 different types of alignments that you can create. Centerline alignments, like we're going to be creating now, offset alignments, curb return alignments, and miscellaneous alignments. Miscellaneous alignments are much like centerline alignments, and they can be used for like pipelines or utilities or that kind of thing that doesn't really fit a centerline alignment, but it acts like one. Offset and curb return alignments are dependent upon a centerline alignment that's already been created. You can also create alignments within a site, and any parcels or other alignments that are associated with that site would be updated when you update the alignment. They are all associated together, but we're not going to be doing that in this class. We're just going to create an alignment that is dependent upon itself. But I just wanted to let you know that the utilities in Civil 3D are endless, but we're going to try to simplify this one.